Why I threw the whole marriage away. Like many people, 2020 was the hardest year of my life. Lockdown took everything from me. My father got COVID. My job, I was a club promoter. The clubs were closed, and my sanity. I was quarantined with a club friend that I was passing time with, but I liked her. She cooked, and she was nice to me. In about 4 months, she graduated from a friend with benefits to my wife. Okay. Don't judge me. It was 2020. We were locked down, and I thought it was the end of the world. We got married without a ceremony. It was sweet and it felt sincere. She got pregnant. I was happy and nervous about fatherhood. I wasn't allowed in the delivery room when she had my son. I waited in the car overnight. I would have did the same. She came home with my son, and things changed fast. The lockdowns were easing, and she was ready to get back to work. She refused to breastfeed. She says she wanted to keep her breast plump. Unfortunately, our son had digestive issues with his baby formula. My wife returned to work right away. She worked at a national hotel chain, and I stayed home with our son. I bonded with my son instantly. My wife was more concerned with losing the baby fat and getting back to her life. My wife only showed interest in our child for Instagram. She'd take pics with our son without me and wouldn't tag me. One guy commented on her pic, "Do I get a discount on the box since a baby just slid through?" Wow. When I asked her about the comment, she made her account private and blocked me. Then she went to work. I sold my mixtapes to earn money and was staying at home and was a stay-at-home dad. My wife was pulling double shifts at work. Something was wrong. Riddle me this. If the entire state is just easing out of lockdown, why is she pulling overtime at the hotel? All conventions and concerts were canceled. I strapped my son in his car seat and we followed her. I wanted to see my wife working behind the front desk of the hotel. This is where I must warn you, if you look for dirt, you will find it. My wife didn't work behind the desk. She had a room there. I had $100 bill on me, a gift from my wife. I gave it to the young woman at the front desk and asked her a few questions. I had my son with me. She felt bad for us. The woman at the desk confessed that my wife was an escort and she met men and couples at the hotel. I could have guessed. I'm not going to lie. Especially when she didn't want to breastfeed because her breasts were plump. I could have guessed. My wife's pimptress was another woman who worked at the hotel and that gave my wife clients and a discounted room in exchange for kickbacks. The following morning, when my wife came home from work, I exposed her. It was ugly. Me, you should have told me you were a sex worker. Her, you should have told me you were insecure and you proposed out of fear of dying alone. Yep, I was as fake as she was. Also, I resented her because she didn't want to stay at home to become the wife I wanted. We were playing house and I didn't want to do it anymore. I had to focus on my son. Like I said, I bonded with the kid and I was keeping him. My ex was fine with it. She had things to do. She signed over her parental rights and moved out. That was the end of our pandemic union and it effed me up. All I thought about was what she was doing with her clients while I was changing diapers. She occasionally she visits occasionally to give us money and take new pics for her Instagram fans, and then poof, she's gone. My ex-wife's spotty visits remind me about what I don't want in a life partner. My son deserves stability. As a single father, I must date slowly and with purpose. Love will come in due time, and I'll be ready. Wow, that was a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot. Man, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine a mother not wanting to be with her kid. To be honest with you,